Yes, that's right, folks. During our moment of technical difficulties, we will have the playing of the squirrels. Enjoy.
Okay, I'm back. I'm not sure what happened. I thought it was odd that everything was dead silent.
All right then, and hello, all you folks out there in YouTube land. Lord the Crocus Squirrels here with an opal dragon.
Hello, people. I am
Yes,
actually here for once.
yes. Somehow or another, your friendly neighborhood dragon's ears went out, but fortunately his eyes were still working. And
Yep.
of course, Diana's stream is going on now. Old fart plays kids games. Hi, yeah. Hey, Tindra and Draki. Actually, I defy you to
The
watching here,
Mama
listening
Dragon.
there. Woohoo! All right. So, how y'all doing today, chat? I know what Brian's up to. I'm competing with Diana for space, so that's actually not going to work very well. Diana is the Lavender Lady on YouTube. She's really neat people, and we apparently we got a scheduling conflict without realizing we'd done it. So she's having her birthday stream today. After movie night last night covers the moon landing. But she stated publicly and on that stream that she was a day short of her 12th birthday when the actual moon landing occurred. Or she was 12 years old and 1 day when they actually touched down. So and she got to watch live.
Yeah.
So what's everybody up to today? Aside from switching between Diana Stream and here, let's see. I did actually, Richard, welcome aboard. I did actually look at the Trails of Cold Steel 3 voice panel. I would have liked to have seen Laura, Elisa, and Emma on that panel, but that's okay. We got Kurt we got Kurt. I suppose that'll have to do. Okay, cool. I greatly appreciated there, Brian. All right. So, today we're going to go. I don't know how many of you have read the description. Probably one of you, because I know Opal read it after I prompted him. But we have a whole selection. Since I wasn't 100% sure about what I wanted to do today, I figured we're gonna do some older RPGs. I've got a whole list of shit that we can pick from, or that will be. Oh, wow. That's yeah. Also note that the new voice for Milliam O'Brien for Cold Steel 3 compared to the ones for Cold Steels 1 and 2. I still want to know what happened to the actors from 1 and 2. But we're not gonna dwell on it too much. She decided she was going to scream, "Come on, Lemmy!" and I almost, and it was really, really, really close. When she's speaking a little more normally, that's you can tell the difference. But okay, Wild Arms 3 is actually, believe it or not, Wild Arms 3 was actually my least favorite of the series. The original Wild Arms, I have both Wild Arms and Alter Code F. Wild Arms 2 is one of the better ones, and I actually like Wild Arms 5. 3 was 3 was okay. Kind of just okay.
Wild Arms 1 was my mom's favorite, but she's forgotten that. when she was she played a lot when she was testing PlayStation. So.
Ooh. The thing is, there was a second version that was released for the PlayStation 2 of the original Wild Arms game because they wanted to kind of catch it up in terms of the look. Because when they released the original Wild Arms game, it was a little. It was good for its time, but later on, but within a couple of years, it just looked really dated. During the PlayStation 2, Wild Arms, the first Wild Arms or Dragon Quest, that would be kind of a tough call because actually I've got the one I've got right here where I can put my little mitts on it is actually Dragon Quest VIII.
Well, as long as I'm not playing a game, you can always do 11 too. But
well, no, that's just it. These.
But that's a modern one.
But 11 is recent, as opposed to some of the others, opposed to any of the others that I actually have listed. And when I put up the list for Dragon Quest, it was specifically 1 through 8.
Yeah. I have the discs for 7 for Dragon Quest 7, but the first disc has a fatal scratch on it.
Ah,
I found that out the hard way. It took forever for me to get a copy of it, but I finally got a copy of it, and I was playing it and going. All suddenly, I went to go up the stairs, and it just wouldn't load.
Oh,
it just wouldn't load.
Oh, suck! That's when you have to. That's when you go to a place that does that resurfaces discs and have them buffed out.
The scratch was on the wrong. I hate to tell you this, but the scratch, you're the wrong side of the scratch.
Oh no!
Let's just put it this way: if you held it against a bright light, you could see a shiny, peaky hole.
Oh no!
Yeah.
No! The terror of video game discs everywhere.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, I just located a copy of Champions of Norath too. Holy crap! I forgot I had that shit. I have a couple of really huge CD binders. The ones that most people use to cart music around in their cars. I have 2 of them at 128 discs a piece, and they're both packed full. And all of it from before the PS4 released. I have not played Dragon Quest VIII here. Although you guys have seen some elements from it, mostly in the coverage in the playtime that we did with Dragon Quest XI. I do not have a copy of 9. 9 seems to have. I believe 9 was released for. I want to say 9 was released for the 3DS. So I couldn't do that one anyway.
Yeah, actually, I think it was released on a couple systems. So 9.
I'd actually have to look.
10?
What?
I get 9 and 10 mixed up. I'm trying to remember.
Well, Dragon Quest 10 was a no, I do have a copy of Dragon Quest 9. It came on the original. It came for NDS. I have a copy of it here. That one was all about the angels. As in, you are one, and you get sent back, and you get sent down to Earth because you fucked up. Because you were on r/Tifu, and yeah, they decided you had to be punished. And then you become the hero by nature of just becoming the hero. Dragon Quest X was an MMO that only ever released in Japan. Not only did you have to have a disc, but you had to pay for a while. You had to pay for time, or if you were a child, you could play you could play a full version of the game But, you can only, and you can play it for free, but you can only play between time X and time Y on any given day.
I guess understandable.
Well, you know what? As far as Squeenix went, that was actually really, really, really good of them. But you had to have a child's account.
Yeah.
And there were apparently there were a few people that tried to get around it by claiming they were children and then using somebody else's credit card. These people were rooted out fairly quickly. And there were some bannings.
Yeah.
And at least 3 of them went to jail.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Because they were being predatory.
Oh, yeah. Predators, they're up there, sadly. But then, of course, you always get people who try to scam the system. Sadly.
Well, those guys, if those people hadn't been predatory, there were two women and a man that were doing this. Ooh. None of which knew one another. They were in completely different cities. And one of them was Guamanian. There were 2 women and a man that were doing this, and it was just, yeah, they went to jails.
Good.
Some of them are probably still there. All right. Also, I did make one error in the description because I cannot cover all of Final Fantasies 1 through 13. I cannot cover Final Fantasy 11 because it too was an MMO. And
yeah.
I have learned the hard way that one does not do these things.
Yeah. I'm quite partial to Final Fantasy 6 and 9.
6 and 9 were okay. I do not have the original hardware for 6, which was known as 3 here. But I do have the PlayStation editions of those. So that's a thing. Okay, where was I going with that? Right.
Sorry.
So I've gotten a vote for a Wild Arms game, a Dragon Quest game, 2 Dragon Quest games. Well, okay, so apparently it's 2 and 2 at this point.
Yeah, I voted broadly. I said add Dragon Quest because all of them were good.
Yeah, well...
Yeah. Well, I might actually... I'll reframe that. I might scratch off the first Dragon Quest. Even though I enjoyed the first Dragon Quest, story-wise, it's quite boring.
Yeah, it's not going to be all that fun to watch. You're right.
No, it would bore the audience.
So... while you guys are figuring out what exactly you want to do, let's have some fun, shall we? I promised everybody r/memes, and you guys are gonna get r/memes. But before that, I got some other memes. I definitely got some memes for you. The agenda today is RPGs. There's a list of series that you can go look at the bottom or in the description above the fold. You can pick something and we will take votes on what gets, and we will take a vote on whatever the hell it is that gets, nominated, I should say. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get you guys some memes. It's time for some memes. What was that? Oh. Wait, what? That needs to go away, apparently, because it's not actually physically present on the drive anymore. Alright. Off with your grumpy cat memes! How about a garbage truck meme? Don't let your memes be dreams. Yep, garbage trucks, 1956, 2016. Yep. 60 years of garbage truck evolution. Okay.
They would have done so much better. Like, even though I disagree with a lot of Birdie, but they would have done a whole lot better if they went with Birdie.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. How about one of the Dragon Quests, says Tindra. Okay. All right. Let's go with... How about another one? Crocos, squirrels, arrows. Hey there, TA. What's going on? All right. How about a different sort of garbage truck? Again, 6 years.
That's much better.
One of these collects garbage. The other one produces garbage. You could probably guess which is which.
Yeah, no, I haven't trusted mainstream media for a long time. For a long, long time. Uh-oh, TA, you accidentally posted links. You're not supposed to...
No, he didn't. He posted a message that had no text, just emoticons.
Emoticons. Oh.
No. 3 years after that? No. I don't think anybody is, to be honest with you. This one, of course, comes from Turning Point USA, and I've seen a number of these, and I've seen a number of these, and they're like almost all news fans and shit. Because, quite frankly, yeah, the news is getting real good at garbage. So let's get down to the bottom of my little list here, and I'll pop this right up. Okay, here is from r/memes. Big brain time indeed. Roses are red. Tony Hawk is a skater. Auto reply. I'm driving right now. I'll get back to you later. And then about 5-6 minutes later, the guy finally gets a chance to look at his phone and says, "Fuck you! You did that shit on purpose." All right. Who's next? What do we got next? I got one of these. Oh. Hello, everyone. Lisa Simpson. Petition to change Pornhub.com to Pornhub.com. That one's going to get me in trouble. What do you think, Opal?
Yep. Probably, yep, definitely. Oh, I like that one.
Actually, believe it or not, not as much as you'd think. After Bernie got cucked, I was forcibly cucked. I wanted no part of Hillary Clinton. Okay, that's a lie. I didn't want any part of Hillary Clinton from long before then. I know Hillary had that ambition to be the president for 30 years ahead of that. Mm-hmm. And I wanted no part of it then. 20, because the last time I think I saw Hillary Clinton was in 1997. 97 or 98? Yeah. I think it was 98. And my mission in life at that time was to stay well the fuck away. And certainly my my mission in life after that was to stay as far away as possible. Yeah. Even when we were in the same fucking building. So honestly, I would have taken AOC over Hillary at that point. The sad part of it is I probably still would. Okay.
Weirdly enough, I'm actually rooting for Telsey. Despite some of her bumbles, Telsey would be a really good running for the Democrats. So at least she's somebody I could probably say, okay, she won't do that.
That's not an octopus. Yep.
Oh, I can't.
Ripped his dick off to throw it at her. That's just outstanding. Yeah, I agree. That's the most fantastic go fuck yourself ever. The problem, of course, is he probably doesn't survive long after that. He just doesn't want to get at. Better to die of self-harm than... Yeah. Okay. Which way? This thing here? It must, because there's still Argonaut octopi. Okay, pretty much. The Lion King, 2009, and Cats, or 2019, and Cats, explaining how it's important that CGI animals actually look like animals. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Good. That's terrible. Okay. That's just scary. And the live-action version of The Lion King is just not gonna go well. Because it's not actually gonna be live-action. Gonna be 99% CGI.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, damn furries are at it again. Oh, look. I know who that is. And apparently she's been hanging out at Target. You know what? Too many accounts. That wouldn't surprise me in the least. And it would probably be the most, and it would probably be pretty. It would look pretty accurate. I don't think anybody could tell the difference. Ted Cruz has actually proven in the last while and a half to actually have some fucking balls, which surprises me to a large degree.
Yeah, I know. I've been quite impressed with the way he's handled a lot of stuff. Well, other senators around him have seen both Dem and Republicans seem to be a few beers short of a six-pack.
Well, you know what? You know what, Opal? If you're a few beers short of a six-pack, then at least you've been enjoying yourself. That's understandable. Okay? Then you get to AOC and the rest of the squad, and they're all a couple of kegs short, and then you have to wonder what the hell happened, what the hell went on.
I've been impressed by Ted Cruz, man.
Vertagen!
That was so
okay.
That was so sad.
And for those of you who do not haunt the Discord, here is a domestic violence meme that my wife sent me just a little while ago.
Oh, I like this one.
For those of you who are on the Discord, this was posted in Shitposters Anonymous a little while ago. And I wish she'd held off until after the stream started, but I didn't get a chance to talk to her about it. I didn't see it when she posted it to me originally. But, yeah. I have not seen the Cats trailer. I've seen images thereof. I've seen images thereof and not wanted to see it after that. So, yeah, that's kind of a thing. So, yeah, this one didn't appear on r/memes, but, hey, it's all good. Because it still works. All right.
It should be posted there. If it hasn't been posted there, somebody should post it there.
Somebody should do that. Yes, I agree. Somebody should really do that. All right. So.
Any more, or are we done?
I think we're done. We've already eaten up a good half. We've already eaten a good half hour, dude. Shit.
Yep.
Oh. That's not this. Where's my grumpy cat again? Oh, no. I like this one better. There we go.
I honestly hope, I honestly hope by some miracle Kelsey gets the leadership.
Yeah, actually, I would. It's not called the leadership here. It's called presidency here because she wouldn't. I don't think Tulsi would ever make the leader of the Democratic Party.
Yeah, well,
unfortunately, if Tulsi was going to do this thing, if Tulsi was going to do it, she'd probably have to do it as a Republican. She'd have to switch.
Yeah.
She'd have to switch parties because the Democrats don't seem to know how to fundraise anymore, and B, the Democrats themselves are turning into shitbird central.
Yeah, and if she became, here's the problem: if she switched sides to the Democrat, she'd be literally Hitler. It would be hate Tulsi. Tulsi's evil. It would be anything Tulsi touched would become the ultimate evil. She had an ice cream, ban all ice cream. It'd be hashtag ban all ice cream.
Okay, first off, my name is not Chungus. But Jackie is correct. It is time to find the game. It is time to find the game. So what game are we playing? There's a question. So I have had suggestions from a couple of somebodies have suggested Wild Arms, a couple of somebodies have suggested Dragon Quest. What else we got? I think we've got.
I think Dragon Quest has been the winning, and since only one person picked a specific 1-8 seems to be on the lead. So
well, there was one. Somebody or I think it was Richard that suggested Wild Arms 3. The thing, if I was going to do Wild Arms, I'd probably do 5 again. Since I actually have a save game for y'all in 5.
Well, I wanted to see 1 because it was my mom really loved that game, even though she can't remember it. But
I'd be willing to bet she would the second I turned it on.
Well,
the second it came up, she'd probably remember all of it.
Yeah.
All right. What I find interesting is there were no votes for Final Fantasy games. There were no recommendations for Final Fantasy games.
I mean, Final Fantasy. I don't know. Just I get too much of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, actually, believe it or not, Final Fantasy's been pretty much ubiquitous over the centuries.
Yeah.
Well, the figurative
Don't get me wrong. There's quite a few of them I did like. As I said, I did like what we knew as 2. I'm trying to remember. I think that one was either 3 or 4, and 6. I liked 6, and then I liked 9 quite a bit. 7 was good. I did like 7, but
I find it yet more entertaining, and in the extremely funny direction, the Trails series. Or the Legend of Heroes series, which includes all of the Trails games up to Trails of Cold Steel 2, were not selected. I also have several. I have all of the numbered. I actually have access to all the numbered Shin Megami Tensei games, but I do not. But there are a couple. I'm only missing a couple out of the whole sequence. That also includes the Persona games and a few others like them.
Yeah. I haven't suggested a Trails game because I'm still waiting for you to do a long stream of those one day, so I can sit there and mock it, mock the characters, get their stories.
Actually, I have. There is actually a complete set. There's a set. There's actually a set for a complete long play of the original Trails of Cold Steel. The whole game.
Yeah, but we want to see you do it. We want to see you do it.
Come on, you grot. Yeah, I know. Decisions. Let's go.
I'm a rotten individual, I know.
No, that's not the right one. I want that one. That one. Yes, that one. Stay there. Give me a second here. Let's show Tindra what we were talking about. And I'd be willing to bet she's going to jump up and then I go, wow, I remember that. Oh, you know what I forgot to include was Arten Elico. Could do that one. That would be fun. Let me just grab the original Wild Arms disc real quick. figure out what the hell my kids did with the remote. I also have a full set of Sakoden games, which makes me sad. There's Tales of Legendia, Xenogears. What did they do with the original Wild? Come on, where'd it go? It's in here somewhere. I had it out just like yesterday. Screwing with it, making sure it all worked. I went through so many games. Oh, as a matter of fact, Richard, I do. I have both of the Digital Devil Saga games.
Digital Devil?
It's called Digital Devil Saga. And I will. And I could probably run those. Give me a second here. Let me show Tindra this real quick and see if it's just a little bit of the opening animation. Let me see if she's actually. Let me see if she can. Let me see if it jogs her memory. All right. Controller on. I also have Tales of Xellia 1 and 2 on here. Let's see. 3, 4, Drakengard. You can see I've been rather busy. Oh, I can actually run that from here. Nice to know. I'd forgotten. Let's see. Digital Devil Saga and Digital Devil Saga 2. I have them both. All right.
Cool. I don't know anything about that series, though. I'm surprised you didn't put Grandia on the list.
I have a full set of those, too. It's fucking scary. Actually, no, I do not have an original copy of Grandia Extreme.
Oh, Extreme.
I'm just going to let this run for a second.
Don't know if this is legal, but when I was married, I got a copy of Grandia too. And then when we split up, we each took a disc, so I don't know if that legally counts as still owning it.
Technically, it does. Technically.
I'm probably going to buy it again on Steam.
Buy it. Your mom needs to listen to this. Because I'm pretty sure this is going to jog her memory completely out there. You know what I need? I need an EU freaking PSN account. If your mother has seen this piece of animation, it's one of the most iconic ever. Come on, Tandra. I'm waiting for the memory to come back. This is actually an opening animation sequence for the original Wild Arms. Hey, Beggles! Welcome. Also, Lineback. No Wild Arms, not Arc the Lad. I do actually have Arc the Lad. I don't like him. Actually, Brian, this thing was based on, this game was actually based on the idea of Westerns. Got your own game? No, it's all cool. I just thought I'd let you know, if you actually have a, might be able to get that for you. Yes, this is Wild Arms. This is the original Wild Arms. I have both it and Alter Code F available to me as in right now. I have to wait for a second because I think the one that's actually going to jog the memory of the 10-year-old will probably be the combat system if she spent any amount of time with it. I'm not sure if I want to do this version or Alter Code F, but there's some really weird shit that goes on. I've actually got all of the Wild Arms games. You want a full long play? Wow, I'm not doing that today. I am definitely not doing that today. That's.
I think you entice people with wild arms here.
Give it a second. They're gonna break out. The other one looks much better.
Sometimes it's not necessarily about looks, you know. Sometimes it's story.
Hang on a second, Opal. I gotta turn you up.
Oh, sorry, I turned myself down. That was me.
Yeah, bed plan. I gotta turn you up some more.
I didn't want to be too loud.
Come on. Actually, you know what? Let's go with the one that is. I've got other Wild Arms games that are somewhat better. My copy of Wild Arms 4 is kind of a little wonky.
Yeah,
they're not gonna do this for me, are they? All right, lucky then.
Because like with the Final Fantasies, I did like the first Final Fantasy, but I have to admit, number 2, which I think is number 3, I think, or is it number 4? I can't remember. Maybe it's number 4, I think.
The one that we got here marked Final Fantasy 2 was actually Final Fantasy 4.
Yeah, that really hooked me because, like, even though it was just sprite animation, the story in it was just, and the way they presented it, it was just, there's something alluring about it, you know. It just had that dramatic sense, you know.
Actually, you know what? There was actually a problem I had with the lattermost Wild Arms games. Is they changed the combat system up enough to make it to drive me absolutely insane. I was expecting a really neat little turn-basy thing, and it just did not happen. Yeah. All right. I have not played. See, the Archanelco series is another one I haven't played in a while either, and one of these days I'm going to get to and do that. Just got to run it for you. There is Shin Megami Tensei 3. However,
my cat wasn't sleeping on the box. I would go look to see if I could find our copy of Wild Arms.
Right, Record of Margaret 4, got all those. Hey, Daytona USA, I can do some racing. Not really. If we're going to do a Wild Arms game, the best ones, in my opinion, were 2 and 5. So I'm going to break out 2 here for you.
Yeah, break out 2. Go with the earlier ones.
Wild Arms 2.
I'm in an early gen mood. Hopefully everybody else doesn't mind.
This thing looked a lot. Honestly, it looked a lot. They were quite a bit better games early on. Like I said, the one thing I didn't like about 5 was the combat system, but 4 had the same one. And wait, what? What's he say? What do you? Okay, wait.
Okay. Curious.
You will find that I live on the west coast of the United States, up in Washington State. The Democratic stronghold that has real problems with conservatives of any variety.
I try hard to deal with people on an individual basis.
Well, I do too, except that they don't.
It's easy to fall in group mentality, but I try hard.
All right. So, I forgot that I actually had a save game. That's a level 1. That's actually that's a game that I just started. All right. New game for folks. The hell? Why am I not getting audio?
SMT?
I was just telling Richard if I wanted to be a vial importer, I needed to get an EU account. Because it would actually make my life in a lot of ways easier. At least for some things.
Yeah.
Oh, you bastard! I can't even get my hands on that game right now. Mostly because I lack the hardware to do so.
We'll have to get him on stream to tell us about it, even if it is just for half an hour.
Good. Which game are you playing there, Linebackable? I want to know that now. He's running off to go play some other game instead of watch us play. Never mind that we spent 45 minutes like Foot Dragon.
Yep. Well, I should have some clips for Dragon Quest Builders for Tuesday's stream. Now that I learned how to properly use the capture function on my PlayStation.
All right, we got.
I feel embarrassed.
So y'all get to help me here, or not? Why? Has anybody been seeing anything?
No, it's all been black.
You can't see the game. We got a problem.
Yeah, no.
Well, this is fucking annoying. I have to. Come on. Seriously? I know those are right. Alright, catch you later, Crypto.
Take care.
I'm just going to restart the thing here. See what happens. Why is this not working now? That's really fucked. Quit the game. See if it pops back up, because this was working 5 minutes ago. Literally 5 minutes ago, this shit was working.
Yeah, still nothing.
Alright.
I'll let you know when I see something.
You probably won't hear for a minute or two, because I have to do that. Added the source. Give me thing devices, video. That thing again. Oh, that wasn't it. That was not actually the problem. Interesting. What's this big? The hell? Great. Okay, let's see if it's actually the thing or if it's the thing. And pop that on. Nope, it seems to be the thing. Looks like I might actually have to restart things, which is not a good week. Certainly not a good look. All right, let me DC this real quick, and we'll see if it comes back. If it doesn't, I have other ways to do some things. Oh, Jesus, chocolate crates on popsicle sticks. Why am I getting the impression the problem's actually XSplit? XSplit said fuck you or something?
Probably.
Because none of the units are working.
I just thought you wanted us to stare off into the void and see the center of our soul.
Actually, unfortunately, it looks like I might have to go with the nuclear option. I will be back momentarily. Don't go anywhere, folks. I will be back just a moment. I'm going to have to restart XSplit, so
I know. It didn't register. I didn't see it before I hit enter.
and now it doesn't seem. And now the Elgato doesn't seem to be running at all. All right, we are back. It seems we lost a couple of viewers, but we'll get this sorted out in just a moment. I hope, because I really do not want to switch over to an emulator and do something else completely, because that would be, well, bullshit. Figured just as we were getting down to freaking business too. Come on. Okay, that's that part working. So why isn't this part working? Alright. Yes, I know you weren't receiving data. Maybe it's mad because I'm mocking AOC. I don't know. Let's see if the regular game auto detect is working. That bit works. I'm impressed and amused. Not. Okay, let me just grab something here and see if I've got it someplace. See if I've got it someplace else. Let me do something here, because that is decidedly not working. Nope, it's over there. What the hell happened? No, it's not time for that yet, Opal. But if something doesn't get correct, it's gonna be time for something. All right, that's not what I want. No. Where is it? Do it. Do it now. That's definitely not what I was looking for, although that's actually although what I'm seeing now is actually a good thing. Let me see if I've actually got the right beast in here. that'll be Tales. I found Tales of Destiny.
Oh, we got something.
I found Tales of Destiny. It's not what I was looking for, but I found it. And that's going to be a thing. It's certainly a possibility right for the moment. Let me try. I'm going to restart the PlayStation 3 and see if that doesn't cover it. If that doesn't help. Blot the cat. Demanded a beer, refused to take out the trash. Yeah. Yes, this is. I'm right back to the emulator. No, I don't like this out any more than anybody else does. Right here, right there.
Unless it's choppy, I don't mind it.
Well, unfortunately, this is a thing where it might actually get that way.
Ooh.
Let's see what this one is. The correct answer is I have no fucking clue. Answer, I don't know. It's oh, Thousand Arms. There you go. There's a blast from the past. That's been a while.
1,000 arms?
Thousand Arms. It's completely different. It's a completely different setup. This guy's, our protagonist is seriously is a serious wacko. Put it this way: nobody likes him, and for what proves to be a solid reason. All right. So it looks like I've gotten. It looks like I've had a disruption here and gotten screwed up in the process. I'll tell you what. Let's start again here and. Okay, hit me back up here in about 5 minutes. I need to reboot this machine. Apparently, has apparently not decided it isn't going to like me. I'll be back in 5.
Okay.
And I will leave the event running. And being foot dragons.
There's a chance I may have to take off at some point because I'm supposed to take Adri somewhere.
Which is fine. Hello, all you folks out there in YouTube land. We are back and we have fixed the problem, which I personally found out freaking standing. And somehow or another, the magic controller thing seems to have gotten disconnected from its magic USB port, but that's okay. I have another. There we go. All right, so we have it back. I have managed to secure the neighborhood. Let's get back to where we were going with that. You do realize I'm going to have to go back in and edit out the last about 15-20 minutes.
Something like that.
Because a good chunk of it was black. There we go. That's the sound I wanted. We are back to Wild Arms 2 because that seems to be what we ended on. Next time around, though, I think I'm going to make sure that I have all of the things. make damned sure I have everything that I freaking need, including backup copies. Unlike the original Wild Arms, we got from this point, from the time Wild Arms 2 began to exist, all the way until they stopped making them. The only time they ever gave us any information before the game actually started, before you started the game, was that. What the original Wild Arms had stuff. Had little animations and stuff. Here we go. There we go. Wild Arms Second Edition, which is the official title of the game. And actually, Opal Dragon, the first one was done all in 3D sprites. Thank you very much.
I know.
Or at least the combat for it. I don't actually give that much of a crap about 2D or 3D or 3D sprites. because quite frankly, waifus are waifus. It's just that Cecilia wasn't actually best girl for the series. That belongs to the childhood friend in Wild Arms 5. Alright. Let me just do a thing here. That's not what I wanted. I want this. And I need to turn this part down. Because at its normal rate, it will. Okay, so we got our pick of 3 critters. What do you like? We got the young man ready for action and dying to get his hands on a freaking medal. Our young sorcerer, our sorcerer is just getting started, and you could probably see why she doesn't make very good waifu material off the top. That hair. That hair and that shape, she looks like she's 12. Doesn't make waifu. Although my man Ashley, god damn, that boy, I'm telling you. Okay, and the man after my own heart. That dude is some major hell on wheels. So we get to pick one. Which one do you want, guys?
Oh, I'm torn. I think I might go with the. As odd as this may sound, I might go for the young man.
Really?
I can't. I know. I can't believe I'm saying this, but
I'm completely game for that. I've done that one. I've done that one in the last 24 hours. Let's go.
Yeah, because usually I pick the female character, but in this, and I like magic users, but I don't know.
I am, however, going to shorten up his name because I don't like the way it is initially.
I don't feel bad about that.
What?
I don't feel bad about that. I've done that.
See, the thing is, the way Ashley is initially, he's everything I hate in a soldier. Everything. He is everything I hate in a soldier. He gets over it after a while, but it does take quite a while. Come on, it's high fantasy over here, haha. All right, the withered ruins is it's an abandoned excavation site. Truck Simulator Final Fantasy. Holy crap! Yeah, no. Time for the final mission check. We're never going to see that truck again. By the way, it's just not going to happen. And Musketeer A is talking to blue-haired Musketeer B. Actually, in the I think in the original, actually it's the same thing, because it looked like that got 100 wall points. Nah, you only get 75 for that one.
I'm giving him 100. Oh, that was good. That was good.
What's your name? Yes, sir. It's Sir. My name is Ash, sir. Because I don't
Why,
want.
is he gonna catch them all?
No, he's not Ash Ketchum. He's more like Ash with the with chainsaw hand and his boomstick.
Oh yeah, I know boomstick. Yeah.
The Evil Dead version.
Yeah. I actually like the series they did. It was pretty good, the series.
And this is my boomstick. And there's a reason I do. There is a reason I do this actually. Ash Ketchum wouldn't survive here. He wouldn't. But
Nope.
our other buddy Ash most certainly would. And this Ash actually has his very own boomstick. You'll get to see here in a minute. Well,
Ash always always relies on his Pokemon.
yeah, well, this guy here wouldn't know what to do with a Pokemon. And the monsters around here would laugh at Mr. Ketchum. Because that guy's an idiot. Secure the safety of the hostage first. Well, okay. Lots of monsters. One of the fun parts of it is you start with they actually give you a reason to start with the easiest one. Do you know what that reason is?
No.
Because all three characters, when separated, share the same inventory.
Ah.
This is a thing that actually happened with the original Wild Arms as well. Later on, you didn't actually have that problem. You didn't have very much of that problem.
Yeah.
Although it did happen. It did happen again in Wild Arms 3, but the remaining two games, you didn't actually see any of your characters after things got. You didn't see any of the other characters before the game itself got started. By the way, those sections up there, we're not going to be seeing very much of them. I don't think. Oh wow. Oh, those are nice to have. Wait, get your ass back in there. What am I doing?
Just completely ignored that guy.
Completely ignore which guy? Oh, I don't actually give a
shit.
See, here's the thing. I don't actually give a shit about him. This guy here,
Yeah.
on the other hand, the kidnappers are three guys who came to the town of Maria as laborers to make money. Well, okay. You could have left the last part of that out, and we would have done just fine. All right.
Oh, I thought they were doing it to get more beanie buddies.
Beanie Babies, you're thinking of.
Babies, that's it. Yep, babies.
See, I actually did not. I played this game I don't know how many times. I did not know those upper levels were accessible. Hit continue and you'll be fine. And get to redo it before the battle. Unfortunately, that's a problem. You have to have gimbal coins to use the continue function. And those things are very dear. They come very dear. I've only ever used them on boss fights in very late game. Because 99% of the time you have the ability to heal up before you get into them. No valuable treasures remain here in these ruins, except that gimbal coin.
Oh, playing. Ah.
Welcome back, Tindra. An expedition by the expedition team called Merc. Well, apparently Merc was not particularly thorough. Either that or they're idiots. Now this guy here is my friend. This guy here will be my favorite friend for a long time. There's actually two guys like that, two medics. Yeah, brace yourself. Happy? Brace yourself. Talk to him. Ah, clumsy fool. That guy fell into the hole. Yeah, I can go check it out. You stand aside. I'm just gonna jump down here because I'm an ass. But I knew what the hell I was getting into, so unlike that guy, he just came screaming through here. Gonna get stand up? Nah, probably not. Looks like you messed up. I did not. I knew exactly what I was doing. That's why I'm on my feet. It's supposed to flat on my back. Dick face. Yeah, this kid Ashley, he really wants to be part of this new unit. He wants it so bad he can freaking taste it. And I hate guys like that in the field because they'll almost always do something stupid. This guy's made an assumption that is actually not correct, but would be close enough if you've been but would be reasonable if you've been riding in the truck with him on the way here. Just hang out here till the rescue team gets here. Hey, look at that! Check this shit. Bink! He throws a knife at the thing, and it lights up. Opens up the door.
Oh, that was a foolish thing to do. Oh yeah, let's throw this knife at some sort of device here. See what happens.
It's a switch. There's some puzzles here that involve switches. That involve switches.
You mean how, like in Metroid, how you shoot the door?
Yeah, pretty much. And this door goes to a treasure chest. That's right. Heal berries. That is another thing that is different from the original one, from the first Wild Arms game. After that first Wild Arms game and its remake, Alter Code F, you can't buy heal berries. They must be found or done as monster drops.
Oh, why didn't it make the game too easy?
You don't get berries of any kind unless they're in chests or monster drops.
Oh,
I am serious as a heart attack.
Yeah, I wonder why they did that.
Huh?
Wonder why they did that.
Don't know, but it did make the game quite a bit harder.
Yeah.
All right, these are Wild Arms kobolds. That one died right away. I'm impressed. Ashy's problem here is that he doesn't have very good armor. Not at this level, anyway. And those things are exactly 40 hit points. Because Ashy missed it by 1. So only has to attack again for 1 goddamn hit point. You couldn't just give it to us. Come on. You make us turn it into Kobold Burger just cuz. Unfortunately, it also means I took way more damage than I should have that time. That's okay, though. Now we're going to go back up topside. There's another heal berry, which will be nice to have. Yeah, we actually started with 10 of them. And we're not dead. We're not doing too bad on the hit point department. All right, people should recognize this spot. I'm gonna go visit my friend real quick. One of the problems that I have actually with older RPGs is that it really does take some. There's really some grinding, and it does get kind of boring to watch sometimes.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's okay. I'm
Yeah.
already over it. Wink. That opens that door. And that leads to unsearched area. I'm wondering why there wasn't somebody next to the door bitching about why they couldn't get it open. That's what I want to know. Why was that not a thing? There should have been something like that. Oh, I hate these.
I take it there isn't a way to boost XP gain in these games.
Yeah, it's called a lucky card, and it only works. It only works for one battle, and it not only gets your XP, but also the amount of Gelo you receive. It doubles it.
Mm. Ah.
See, the thing you want for this game is infinite item use. You get one lucky card, and then you bust, and then you bust that out for every fight. Your abilities, by the way, are based on force points, which don't actually change throughout the series much. But one of the things they do is that in the original Wild Arms, your magic points are actually a stock number, as opposed to in all the later ones where any magic points that you might have or need are based on the amount of force points you have on hand, including this game. How the hell did you miss that? It's right fucking there, dude. Are you gonna kid me?
Oh.
This is painful.
So he's stealing your mojo, huh?
Fucking thing stealing my goddamn hit points. Hey, level 2. Level 2 is good. Level 5 is better, at least around here. Okay, note now that I have 2 force points and not 1, because I am level 2.
Hmm.
Fortunately, Gala and freaking gear aren't as hard to come by as some things. My job is not to get killed. Yes, that's right. You just saw me decelerate. Now here's a fun thing. In the original Wild Arms games, you couldn't actually get out of encounters if you didn't want to. In this case, if you've got enough points, if you've been through enough encounters, the indicator that you're getting ready, that you're going to be in a fight in a moment, changes from red to white, and you can press the circle button to get out of it. Like that. Better damage. And quite a few more hit points. We had 80 before. Now we've got 100. That's good. given the amount of damage these things do. Alright. This means I'll be in about the place I want to be, probably about level 4-ish by the time I get to the other end of this. So we're going to move on. Rather than spend the next 20 minutes doing the same thing back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
Actually, part of the reason I didn't want to do the original Wild Arms is that some of the early gameplay puzzles are freaking annoying. And I forgot just how imprecise and floaty the jumping controls were in Xenogears. Holy crap.
Yeah.
If you're used to it, it's okay. But you're probably not going to be initially.
That's the one negative I'll probably give across my new favorite game, Dragonslayer Builders, is the puzzles in there are a little too easy.
Another Hailberry, yay! You still can't buy the damn things. Now it's time to backtrack. Actually, it might not be. Let's look over here. Oh, right. Here you go. If you're short on hit points, you can pick up a few of these. The small ones like this are worth 1 hit point apiece. I only need like 5. Let me check. I need 3 more.
So then you avoid the rest.
You avoid the rest, and they will be there later. But if you don't avoid the rest, they won't be, and that will get old quick. Okay, yeah. This is not where I want to be. And honestly, I'm not even going to get back. I'm not even going to come back here. Oh, I'm thinking about it. Now, you see that one block in the middle is discolored? Yeah, you can see why I didn't want to do that. Oh, there's 3 of them. This is gonna suck. On the upside, they're not doing nearly as much damage.
Nope.
Oh, cool! I can one-shot these. Fucking hooray!
Cool.
That's good. I like the idea. I like that idea a lot.
Yeah, they're annoying when you leave them when you're constantly leaving them with 1 hit point. It's like, oh.
I noticed the chat's pretty dead. I'm wondering if if somebody actually died and didn't tell me. That'd be bad. If it hadn't been technical difficulties, we would have had no problem.
Yeah, most of them are just listening to us in the background. I think a few of them said that.
Well, you know what the fun part of it is? This went from a Squirrel live stream from an official Squirrel live stream where we had where we had, small I forgot to do a thing hiccups, all the way to an official Honey Badgers live stream, in which a major technical difficulty puts a crimp on it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Brian,
we went. That's right, folks. The Lord Croc Squirrel live stream went full Honey Badger radio. I love me some Honey Badgers, but wow, sometimes.
Yep.
If you guys are, by the way, for those of you who are all interested in seeing the absolute flip side of feminism, go watch the Honey Badgers. Give them a shot, because they actually do some pretty.
Rights?
What?
Men don't need rights. Men don't need rights.
Bullshit. Alright, is this where I think I am? Okay, yeah. Now I know where that goes.
Men should just get into the garage where they belong.
Huh?
Men should just get into the garage where they belong.
Hey, I have a cave with I actually have a cave here with an opening. It's even primarily made out of rock.
I know. I was just doing a parody of Get Back into the Kitchen.
Where the hell am I going? Okay, that was stupid. That was a squirrel. That's a squirrel up. Where I'm not quite paying attention and I missed my turn. I don't know what this. I just got a stone. I don't know what it's good for. I don't think I've ever worked that part out. I think it might actually be a combat use item. There we go. Now I'm headed the right direction.
Yeah.
I just think I'm going to get some of those hit points back here in a minute. Because I just saw them hanging out up above. Bitch! Die. Ah! You bastard. I'm not going to get nearly enough of them back now.
Ooh.
What I find hilarious is that it healed itself when it had taken no damage.
Yeah. Oh, that was just to be a pain.
And it was decidedly painful.
Yeah. Actually, they technically do more damage that way, so.
What?
They do more damage, because normally they do about between 4 to 6 points of damage, but when he does the drain on you, he does 11.
Yeah. What? And I'm guessing that means that your points on your head?
No, I'm saying the monster. Oh, right before you got to
Right
heal.
before I started the healing process, that's right.
Yep.
That's okay. If I remember correctly, heal berries are good for 200 as opposed to being good for... Bitch!
Oh, it just undid your
I'm gonna
attack.
get you.
See, they do 6 damage, but when they do that strength steal, they do 11 damage to you. So,
Well, they're doing more damage is what it is.
yep,
It's
what
4
I
to
was saying.
6, and I think it's 10 to 13. I'm definitely going to need Hillberry after this, though.
Or if we can get back to that guy who heals you.
No, you know what? It would actually be it's actually worthless to do that. It cost me just as many hit points to get back to here.
That's true.
And they gave me a Hillberry, so guess what I'm going to do now?
Yeah.
Because
Don't take those and use the heal berry.
I've got 4 hit points right here. This gets me to 30. Healberry 15, all the way to the top. And actually, let's 500 hit points for these. It's 200 in the other game.
Yeah.
All right.
So let me guess. You just sucked up 4 hit points. Oh, cool. My mom just brought in their collection of Genesis games.
What?
My mom just brought me our collection of Genesis games, like as the actual cartridges.
Ooh!
Oh wow, we have Ren and Stimpy. Oh, wow, cool.
Wow, you know what? I haven't seen Ren and Stimpy in forever.
Oh, we have 2 Game Genies for the Genesis. Oh wow.
Cool, send me one. Especially if it's got a book.
Oh, there's a good one. Gunstar Heroes. That was fun.
Oh, I actually have that somewhere.
Oh, sorry, I'm making too much noise now.
Now pay attention, folks. You can see that some of these look like they're a little bit bigger. They're a little deeper, I should say. And that's because they are. And now that was the thing that was the thing I wanted. Okay, actually I need to go this way over here. Is alright, and one of these. Oh, there it is. I knew there was a reason I wasn't going to get there. Eh? What the hell happened? Oh, right. Now I know. Okay. Okay, that's the way back. I don't need to go that way. I need to go this way. Now, Opal. Crap, I got too close. I was gonna. You could. There was something different about that block that just dropped, and you can see it down here in the low center low. Okay.
Ah, got it.
Opal, you see that light-colored block there?
I saw it.
It's 2 down and 1 over for where I'm at.
Yep.
What's the difference between that block and the one next to it?
Ooh. No clue.
Look carefully,
And it just went
because
fuzzy
when
on
you
me.
see it, you will shit
It just went
bricks.
super fuzzy on me. Okay, that one fell.
Okay, the ones that actually look deeper, that have a longer profile to them, they'll fall down on you.
Yeah.
They will fall down.
And if you rush on them, you fall with them, huh?
Oh, well, if you step on them and aren't paying attention, yeah, you're gonna fall, and it doesn't matter if you're in sprint mode or not. For example, that block right there is getting ready to drop on you. Can't do that one.
And it's gone blurry on me.
Okay. There you go. This leads to our next area. All right, there we go. All set. We are now completely healed back to full, and we have 6 XP. I only got to get 6 XP for the next one. Let's see if I can get into it. Let's see if I can get myself into trouble, because I just got Sawtooth right here. But I haven't seen anything that looks like an encounter in a while.
Ooh, Starflight.
Dude, the ultimate game for the ultimate games for Sega Genesis: Might and Magic 2, Phantasy Star 2, Phantasy Star 4.
I have Phantasy Star 2, but I just found Starflight. I really like that one for some weird reason on the Genesis.
Welcome to Ye Olde Save Point. In Dungeon Save Point.
Yeah, I never got a chance to play Phantasy Star 4.
I could probably show you where to get it.
Yeah, I think we got a copy on with the Genesis Classic system that we got.
Yes, all of the Genesis Classics have included Phantasy Stars 2, 3, and 4. Additionally, at least one edition of the Genesis Classics, I believe it was the one for PlayStation Portable, included a copy of the original Phantasy Star.
Oh, there's my brother's favorite game. He's a big fan of Street Fighter. We got the special champions, the Street Fighter 2 Champions Edition. That was his favorite game. Oh wow. Earthworm Jim. Oh God.
Okay, Tendra, you're gonna find this hilarious, but I actually have several different copies of Flashback. We have to go this way.
Trying to remember this game. We have Master of Monsters. I'm trying to remember what that game was.
Yep. It's been... Flashback's been redone several times. And in fact, if I remember correctly, there's a version of it on Steam.
Oh, I even have, get this one.
Encounter!
I even have the Animaniacs game.
Oh! That game was hilarious. I need one more of those. Just one. Don't give a crap about any of those. I need one. Somebody screwed up the encounter right in here. It seems like it was actually there was actually more of it yesterday. Of course, I was playing the, well, it's actually the same version. This is actually a PlayStation Hits version that you can get for PSP Vita and, let's see, PSP Vita. It plays on PSP Vita, PlayStation 2 and 3. Or no, PlayStation 3. Because the PlayStation 2 would require the PlayStation, to run it on a PlayStation 2, you'd have to have a hard drive. And later editions of the PlayStation 2 didn't have those. Heels. Hi, Heels. Okay, that was wrong. Phrasing. Since we just picked up that level 3, we're going to want it.
Oh, we actually do have a copy of Wild Arms 2. I just
Really?
found I just found it.
You found it on the disc,
here's
I
one.
assume.
Here's one I forgot about. Have you ever played on the PlayStation original, The Legend of Dragoon?
Yes.
I totally forgot about that. I love that game. I didn't finish it. And I was working hard to finish that game. Oh, now I want to. Oh, I wonder if I can put that in if I can put the discs in an emulator and play them on the. I was looking through the thing. We have 5 different PlayStation units. I don't think all of them are working. 4 of them are the original PlayStation, and one's like that compact little PlayStation that they came out with. I can't remember.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know what? This is ridiculous. What the hell happened here? Because I just can't...
I want to report playing.
How did I wind up back at the front end of the dungeon?
Oh, my case is wrecked for the Legend of Dragoon. Oh, that sucks. Doesn't hold the CD anymore.
What the hell happened? I appear to have taken a wrong turn somewhere, folks. And not just a wrong turn, a very wrong turn. A wrong turn that should not have actually been possible. Huh. Well, at least I surprised him. Means I probably won't lose more than the hit point I've already taken. We actually only, I think I only have two actual PlayStation units here. I've got a 7501 that was mine that's mine, and my wife has has one of the 1001 units. They jumped me! Rude. Or it jumped me.
Yeah, I just dug out a few more. Yeah. Oh, I still got. Oh, cool. I was hoping I still had this. I still have the original Final Fantasy IX. There's my Dragon Warrior 7. I don't remember this one. It's Grand Stream Saga.
Oh god, that game sucked.
Did it?
Oh, that game sucked. The sad part of it is I paid a serious... You know what the worst part of it is? I paid a serious premium for a copy of that game.
Uh-huh.
I was told it was shit at the time, and I was just not for listening that day. Actually, I did hear him. But it was that I was of the opinion that I would be the judge of that. Because every time I hear, oh, well, that game is shit, I have to ask myself exactly why people are saying that.
Yeah. Well, here's one. I don't think I played this one. Beyond the Beyond. Maybe I think
I have a copy of it too.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is the save point we were at just a couple of minutes ago. If I wind up back at the beginning of the dungeon, I'm going to call bugs. Because that shit should not be.
Oh, yeah, all the Saturn ones, yeah. Oh, he came out on the 4th, too.
I do want to continue the game.
Saturn, that's Sega CD. Oh! Did you ever play the Lunar series?
I did. As a matter of fact, sitting right in front of me, I have not only the original Lunar, but Lunar 2.
Yeah.
Right here on PlayStation.
Oh, cool. I really like Eternal Blue.
I was not actually as big a... Okay, this actually does look different now. Okay, Well, apparently I didn't make the same wrong turn I did last time. I think what happened is that I had jumped down rather than do what I was supposed to do and stay on that same level. I crossed a bridge that I didn't last time.
There's Dragon Force. There's Saturn.
What? Yeah.
It was this cheesy tactical game, but weirdly enough, I liked it. It was called Dragon Force for the Sega Saturn. But my mom's pulling up all the old.
I actually have Shining Force 3. It's handy.
Oh.
But Lunar has actually been remade a few times. The original
Has
version
it?
for Sega CD wasn't nearly as detailed, I think, as the others. Okay, can't go from that direction. I have to go around.
Oh,
Dink dink.
I have one called Lunacy. It looks like a really creepy one for Saturn.
Another thing I have handy, and that's actually for a number of systems across a couple different systems. I have a full set of I do. I have a full set of Deception games.
Oh, there's one my sister liked, Ogre Battles.
Oh,
I never liked it.
I don't actually have the Ogre series, which makes me sad. And there's a strength apple. I thought there were some more of those apples running around here, and I just haven't seen them.
Yeah, no, my sister really loved that series. I didn't. I didn't like the fact that you didn't control. Oh, can't forget this one. Here's a classic tactical RPG, Final Fantasy Tactics.
I have Final Fantasy Tactics. I have a couple different versions of FFT, actually.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I have... I'm almost certain I have the original PlayStation version on a disc. And I also have the version that was originally published for PlayStation. The PSP edition, I don't. Now, please note these three squirrels here. Well, okay, let's not give them too much credit.
Yeah, no.
These guys are not particularly clear on how this whole kidnapping thing works.
Mm-hmm. Now there's one I'm going to vote for. If you have a copy of it, Legend of Dragoon.
Legend of Dragoon, I have a couple different copies of.
Whichever one you think plays best.
Well, to be perfectly honest, in the same version, they're just in two different forms. One's downloadable and one not.
Yeah, I said whichever one plays best, as in plays.
We've got our trump card. What trump card would that be? Nothing good is going to come from holding me hostage. This kid here, I'm telling you. Smart Asor. To start, I have no parents, so who's paying the fucking ransom? He said, you guys aren't particularly clear on how this kidnapping thing works. For starters, research your peeps. Make sure you're kidnapping the right kid, because if you kidnap the wrong kid, you're just gonna get fucked up for no reason. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. It was from the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. I think I might actually have a copy.
Yeah. It was. I wasn't a big fan of it, but I knew some people who did.
It would have been nice if the game itself hadn't been completely fucking horrifying. Yeah, here is Lunar. I have both PlayStation editions of Lunar and Lunar 2. There was another one later that for the NDS that was just freaking terrible. There is my copy of Legend of Dragoon on disc. Grandia on disc. I have Grandia 2 and 3 also for PlayStation 2. Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger, the Armored Core games. I have a fairly. I don't have all of those. I have a fairly good cross section. I'm not gonna play that game over there. But I've also got some. This one here has a couple of Wii games and at least one of the Namco Museum games. Or Namco Museum Disc Volume 3. It looks like. It has a big M on the front of it. Let's see. Tenchu 2. Resident Evil Survivor. There was a game. Holy crap. Director's cut for the original Resident Evil, Final Fantasy 9, all the other Final Fantasy games. 8 was actually not my favorite, although a lot of people scream that it's absolutely brilliant.
That's okay.
Deception, I have the original Deception, Deception 2 right here. Legend of Legaia, there was a game. I have both of those. There go my hopes and dreams. Dude, you committed a major felony just to try and make your hopes and dreams come true. You've got a problem.
Yeah. But like everybody these days, aren't they entitled?
Yeah. If that guy thinks that his hopes and dreams are going to be achieved by something that involves kidnapping someone, he's got far worse problems than he thinks I have.
Yeah.
Legend of Legaia. It's actually spelled with an E. Yes, actually, that was one of the things that attracted me to the series to begin with. They made 2 of those, and about halfway through Legend of Legaia 2, the difficulty curve spikes like a bitch. You go from being God to getting hammered by a single mob in the first fucking fight of the second half of the game. Like, wow! I got executed. I had to go back to an earlier save and then grind myself about another 5 levels just to get through that part. Pissed me off. You have a name? Of course I got a name. What is it then? I'm just gonna leave him with his basic name because I don't give a shit.
There's another series I like, Breath of Fire.
I have
number 3.
Let me see.
And I have
a few
4.
of those.
But here's the disc for 3. I have the disc for 3. Oh.
Let's see. I have some other really weird ones. There's a copy of Dragon Seeds, in which you can summon your dragons based on what's on your freaking memory card. Monster Seed, which is similar in its own way. Xenogears. There's Tenchu Wrath of Heaven. That means I've got at least the first 3 of those. There's a game I may check out after I finish with the games that Too Many Accounts sent over this way. Those 4 games, by the way, Mr. Opal Dragon, that were going off sale completely on Steam. They were being removed. I now have all 4 of them on the and the person that sent them to me, one Too Many Accounts, said, I want to see you stream these, and I promised to do that for him on Tuesday. I may actually break out Ridge Racer 5.
Then definitely
or Daytona USA for another game, for just to have another game, just to have some more games to go on. Don't jump on that, Tony. Don't be stupid. Uh-oh. I have a complete set of Xenosaga games, 1, 2, and 3, all 5 discs worth of it. I also have access to all of the Suikoden games that I know about, 1 through 5, and Tactics. What else we got in here? We got lots of shit. Star Ocean games, got a whole bunch of those. And if I
I know you convinced me to buy one.
What?
You convinced me to buy one, Star Ocean.
Yep. I actually do like those games. It's really kind of weird. Because I'm not a big fan of the Tales games, but the Star Ocean games work. I don't know why. There's a set of games for you. Monster Rancher. Those were kick-ass games. I've got one through... I think I actually have them all. I think I have a complete set. I'm only seeing Evo right here, but I'm pretty sure if I look towards the back, I'll have Monster Ranchers 1 and 2 at least. I don't see Monster Rancher 3. There's 3 and 4, and Evo was the 5th game. What are they doing? Where would I... Okay. Yep. Oh, I've got... 2, 3, and 4. I do not have the original game. A copy of the original Monster Rancher. And it's the one I've been wanting most. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm not sure about my Monster Rancher 2 disc. I'm not sure if it works. That was what... But that series there, there's monsters on every CD, depending on which one, on every CD you own, and it doesn't matter what the CD is. There's a monster on there somewhere, and this game will find it.
Wow, cool.
Monster Ranchers 3 and 4 gave you the option of DVDs in addition, but your Blu-ray still won't work. Because it doesn't know what Blu-rays are. Monster Rancher Evo was the same thing, only it was much more minigame-like. The pain in the ass. They made it. They did an iteration on the game that just killed it. And I'm reasonably sure somewhere that there was. I thought there was another Monster Rancher game that turned up for. I want to say PlayStation Portable. Don't quote me on that though. I might actually be wrong. All I know is that I haven't been able to find it. But Monster Rancher Evo was the last major release, and that game was stupid. We still have soldiers in there. I get where this commander is coming from. I know exactly where his brain is. This monster is a much greater threat up on the surface than it is down below. But here's the fun thing of it is, this guy is actually willing to freaking own it. He is willing to own the destruction of several of his of a bunch of his guys, and whilst he shouldn't be willing, if it's going to save more people, then that's what he has to do. I don't like that thought, and I've had to make choices like that. I get where he's coming from. That's not the choice I would have made. Not unless we were talking about something like a nuke.
It should always be a last resort option.
It is. Please note the commander now further owns his bullshit by coming in here to say, "Hey, here it is." And this is where I have to get on his case. Morally, I agree with the kid, but in terms of what he's going to do and the way he's going to do it, I want to step on his dick. I really do. I want to hurt this child. No. Oh, too late now. You're boned. Boss music. Love this boss music. What do you think, Opal?
I know, I'm not hearing any music. I'm just hearing you.
That's no good. We can't have that. Yes, I'm aware of that. This boss music, compared to the rest of the music in this game, this kicks ass.
Yeah, I just checked out the stream for a bit. Interesting music. Interesting boss, so it's getting blurry. I can't tell if those hands are actually additional monsters. Oh, they're hands. Okay,
yes, they are.
But it was so blurry too. At one point, it looked like they
left
might
and
be
the right. Okay, now I can use my freaking arm. And here's the fun part. You bastard! Stop that! Knock it off. Dude's gonna get hammered. And it's gonna be the fault of the RNG. What the hell are you doing? There goes 30 hit points. $140, that's better. That hurt a lot. Fortunately, I actually have a reload on hand.
Cool. Man, this has been great memory lane. Ooh, I missed one Dracologist's messages here. There's a game I have to look up.
You fucking dare. Knock that shit off. Alright, apparently I'm going to need to break out the heal berry, and I'm still going to want to... What? Oh, really? That gets me back to full hit points, which will be good. Laser breath!
Nope.
See, guys? Boomstick! Told you there was one.
You always gotta have your...
Alright, now honestly, at this point, I've created yet more problems for myself. Kinda. I need that bullet load. Because I am out of... There we go. I'm out of bullets. My weapon is empty and I can't do that. Now I'm completely reloaded. Let's get the big guy now. Now when it says condition green like that, it means that my force points have been maxed out. And, just to add insult to injury, if I have any status effects on, they'll go away. Or at least all the negative ones.
That's cool.
But that was actually a thing. That was a thing that happened with the original Wild Arms, and if I remember correctly, it never actually stopped. It's one of the few things that remained the same.
Cool.
All right, 101. Now I'm gonna shoot you again. Hi, my name is Ash, and this is my boomstick. Actually goes, and this, check, is my boomstick. I don't know if I hit it or not. Did I hit
Just
the
don't
damn
ask the
thing?
monster to give you any sugar. You may get sugar.
There we go. Now it's dead.
Oh, wow. It
Pair of
really
big
did give you
berries.
some
Those are
sugar.
good for, I think, $5,000. I can check it in a little bit. Boom! Sets the entire area outside on fire, which is what they were trying to avoid, I might add. They even said that. You see that thing
Well,
shaking up there?
can't blame that fire on a dragon.
That's everybody coming out. If I was these three fuckers, I'd be hauling ass about now.
Yeah.
Because
Said,
screw
can't
that
blame
shit.
that fire on dragons.
I'm ready. Hi, Chief. I'm ready for my reprimand. I am prepared for my reprimand. I certainly fucking hope so. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with you, but get your ass to quarters. Don't come out. You're lucky you're not going to the brig. Thunder and smell of yeah, that might be. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly, Brian, but that might actually be. Is that all, sir? Yeah, fuck off. You have objections? Xenosaga! Because if I object, it's going to get worse. And I already know this. Yes, it was a violation order, you little dick. Don't do that.
Well, you picked a young, rash character, so.
Well, you know what?
What do you
Honestly,
expect?
I can't start the main story until I finish all three. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Well, I hate the fact that we're running out of time, but.
Well, we're not necessarily running out of time. We still technically we held them 30 minutes because we had a huge disruption in the middle of the stream
Yeah.
called shit not working. And the sad part of it is, it's the shit that wasn't working was the computer, not the rest of the hardware.
Yeah.
That's terrible. We can't have that. All right. 1 hour and 1 minute to finish that. And that's because I'm a squirrel. And I went, oh, look, a kitty. Wait, no kitties. Now we can pick. We got one of two.
My kitty hasn't bugged me yet, so.
Well, your kitty's going to be doing that here in about 20 minutes, if typical.
Yeah, it's typical.
And the sad part of it is I'm going to have to go into the middle of this stream, and I'm going to have to go into the middle of the stream and chuck a bunch of it out. About 15, 20 minutes or so.
Oh, that sucks.
Mercs don't work for free, you know. No, they don't typically, but that's okay. Yeah, and you should be worried about a Merc that works for free. You really should. The thing is, this is actually one of the longest segments. This is actually one of the longest prologue segments for this particular game. The hardest one, the one that's going to kick our ass the most, is the shortest. We have to know what we're doing. Wish someone would do something. Oh, check it out. I'm in the middle of the table. Woohoo. Why, hello, young lady. There seems to be some confusion on the parts of everybody in this room. Teleport gems. Teleport gems are fun. They'll take you from city to city. Any city you've already been to, it'll take you straight back there without questions. Which is generally why you don't want to. You want to know where the most recent town is, where the town you most recently hit was. Oh dear. Wait. No, probably not. Excuse me, but what the fuck are you? We don't know. And her stock name is Lilka. We're actually gonna leave it there. Oh boy, I mussed it up again. Yes, little miss, you did. They dumped that stuff on rice to eat it. What? You better not be talking about teriyaki sauce. Here is a nice warm treat. We're going to give you something to drink. Yep, it's a drink. So nervous. I want to know what's wrong with the way she acted. Really. Oh, Lilka. Such a silly thing. Anyone? Of course you can, because you're going to. What? Nope. There you go. That's better. Back to it. Give it a second. Nope. But it sounds really cool. Oh. I'm not sure I would have referred to it as a power in this respect. Magic can do everything. Can do it all. For example, let me tell you a story. This is the mage test. It'll be okay. Don't cry. Don't cry. See that great big switch block? I'm not good at this like you are. Nope. Hashtag I don't think so. We wouldn't have a story if this worked, so I suppose it's okay. Because it's much more dangerous? Big Sis never does get a name. I need to get them all. I can manage this. Piece of cake, she says. I don't fucking think so. Alright. I don't want to do this. Oh, that's right. I have to do this in a set order. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that one, kiddo, because that... Oh, no, that wouldn't have been quite as bad. It just wouldn't have been very good. Because I would have had to have dropped somebody's backside right off the side there. Did I hear an opal come back? Just be careful. Look, save point.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Oh. Just had to do a couple of things.
Now, rather than save here, I'm going to save there. Because reasons.
Yep, definitely.
We're going to keep going for a little... We're going to keep going for a little while under that. Because thing.
I have to admit, I always found it amusing. I found it cute the way a lot of games did for loading for exit of levels and stuff like that. You know, like with gems and all sorts of things.
Well, there were a lot of ways a lot of things got done, to be honest.
Yeah.
And one of the things I like about the retro games, usually there's about 1 million times more content, or at least in most cases, than the games that are made today.
Yeah.
And nobody seems to get why that is, because everybody wants to spend all the time working on, the really heavy-duty stuff, really heavy-duty graphics, and that take forever, as opposed to really trying to make a good game. When you're paying $60 for a 4 or 5 hour campaign in a Call of Duty game, then you've got a problem. But a game like this one was $50 when it released.
And it took you forever to finish it.
And depending on your grinding schedule and just how much of a completionist you are, these games here could take a long time, a really long time. I've seen these games in the 250 hour range. I've seen say games in the 250 hour range and it's still not complete.
Yeah.
Note to self: those things work on freeze. Now, Wilka does actually have a spell to heal herself, but until she gets to
I'll have to admit, I did like Final Fantasy definitely did elementals systems quite well.
Yes. And elemental systems are still a thing even in this game. I didn't have to use a total heal berry, but that fight took a lot more out of this poor girl than really I wanted it to. If you want to be a super completionist, there are definitely ways to do that. And I've seen people, like I said, 250 plus hours, game's still not done. There was one particular guy that I remember. He had actually been playing this very game. He'd been playing this game. And I saw he was about, as far as I can tell, he was about halfway through the game, almost 300 hours. If you have the vaguest idea of what's going on, you can do that in a lot less. Please note, she has a heal spell. She can't use it. She can't use it out of combat until level 5.
Oh wow!
Because you get one force point to begin with for every level that you obtain, all the way up to level 99. Of course, at level 99, you are effectively immune to status effects. This is gonna hurt a lot. Now the other monsters down here reacts to fire, and it reacts very badly to it. And she got to level 2. Kick ass. Which means she's getting another heal berry, like right freaking now. Because that's actually going to toughen her up quite a bit. I have 15 hit points is actually pretty good. Oh, wait. 2,000 hit points for a big berry. Mini carrots boost your force gauge. Which means if you have enough time to grab a mini carrot, or you got a bunch of mini carrots on hand, you can keep your little friend here in wait. I don't remember which side of this I went out through. This first section is actually
confusing.
It's annoying. The first one and the first block and the last block are the most annoying. The one in the middle is actually pretty quick.
There you go. Oh, and you used some heals there instead.
I wasn't going to be able to get around them. There was no way to get around them. Because I'm actually, if I walk off the side, I'm actually in open space. So I can't. It's not like Ash where we could just jump off the side of something. That wasn't gonna fly at all. Be very careful about the way you do this. Crap, I missed an encounter. I want to get her up to level 5 so she can start using that. They start using that heal spell immediately if I need it. And at level 12, she can just start throwing spells. First turn. Wow, that looked like it hurt there, Mr. Fly. And yes, by the way, there is an automatic method for combat here, but you don't want to use it. You can actually do auto combat, but you don't want to use it if you don't have to.
Yeah, I never liked auto combat. That's why I never liked ogre battles. They do
Later
not
on,
like auto.
actually, the auto battle does actually work pretty well.
Yeah, but I don't like.
But in
that's
this
the thing.
case, it's pretty shit.
Yeah.
In the early levels, it's a quick way to get killed. The first about 5-10 levels, that's a very quick way to get yourself killed. But yeah, for Lilka, it's pure puzzle time. See, for Ash, it was really simple. He's pretty stupid, so his puzzles don't go too badly. But for Lilka, she's pretty bright, so you have to. Two switch blocks left. Lilka gets all the worst puzzles. Oh, right. That's what it was. Down. Okay. This block first.
Yeah, goes full
shit.
height.
Nope, I gotta get them both. That's what it is.
Yeah.
There we go. That did it. Now, please note, going down under there is not an option. Definitely not an option. Okay, that's not where I want to go. It's this way.
No, since you had to do all that work to get that, I figured that would be the place you had to go. It'd be kind of funny if you did all that only to go up north.
On the flip side, there's a thing that you can do. You can reset those. You can't actually reset them.
Uh-huh.
Because you can get to the one on the other side. You can actually shoot them both from... You can shoot the one on the other side from here, so it actually works.
Yeah.
This thing is hateful, by the way. Although not that hateful. They're hard. It's hard to hit without magic. I'm not sure, but I think that's like the first time I've ever just hit one with a physical attack. I'm almost certain of this, in fact.
Oh. It's like a loop. Or no, you're going somewhere new.
Not really. Oh, I know why this section's like that. I know exactly why this section's like that. Actually, what I should have done was defended rather than set up to attack. Okay, that gets me enough. Looks like we've just got the diehards left open.
Yeah. Now the stream has ended up being more for me because I've been enjoying this trip down memory lane.
Well, I'm pretty sure your mom's been liking it too. I'm not sure. I haven't seen anybody say anything in a while, so.
Yeah, well, she's obviously enjoyed it too. She brought a whole bunch of our classic games.
Then
So.
really, I can't. Honestly, I think it's more that we're because of the problems we had earlier.
Could be.
We lost most of the viewers,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Yeah, we do
Those
this
of
for
you who are watching
we do
still,
this for ourselves.
Smash that like button really hard.
Yeah,
It deserves a good punishing.
yeah. Oh, it's tied right now, 8-8.
Huh?
Let me refresh the page just in
It's
case.
not.
Yeah,
28
I
to 8.
refreshed it. 8-8. 8 up, 8 down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, rude. That's no good. We can't have that. That's terrible.
Yeah, we do this for ourselves and the cool people.
Well, you know what? I actually expected that 50% thing. It actually has more to do with I had to reboot my computer midstream, and that didn't go over very well for them.
Probably. But we do it. We also do it for, as I said, for the cool people like Dracologist and Brian and Tom and too
And all the
many
kiddie
accounts.
jokes and yeah.
And Crypto when he can hang around, and Jay when he pops up, and then don't forget Linebacker and
I'm not sure if Beck's still here. I think he may have actually bailed out when the technical difficulty started. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Defend. Oh, the defense actually works. It's actually working pretty well. Better than anticipated. Much better than anticipated. Unlike some games, chant time there is no the time it takes her to start her turn doesn't actually affect very much because that spell is still coming off unless they actually manage to kill her, which is not gonna happen. Because in this case, that particular spell's an insta-kill. An interesting thing of note, Mr. Opal Dragon, Lilka and Cecilia, their starting spells are identical.
Hmm.
And I forget exactly how Lilka obtains hers, but the starting spells are identical: Flame, Freeze, and Heal. Gotta see what I can do. You know, you know what? There's actually a birthday coming up in the house.
Oh, is there?
Yep. It's less than a month away.
Oh, wow.
Wait for it. What did I do wrong here? Oh,
Don't
nope,
know.
that's the back side of the loop. I don't want this. I forgot that. I didn't make a left turn when I was supposed to.
Yeah, you know, I remember hating when I find in the odd game where they would mock a loop. It'd be like 3 or 4 rooms that looked identical, and you think you're going in a loop, and you turn back, and it's like, then you come back and you realize, no, you just had to go one more room and you were done. And it's like, ah.
There it is. I almost had to go back and do the loop again. I was about to be pissed. Especially when it's that close to the end of it.
Yeah.
Like I said, number 2 wasn't that hard. Number 3, that's gonna be the bitch.
Yeah, you said you liked 2 and 5.
What?
You said you liked 2 and you preferred 2 and 5.
Yep. Wild Arms 2 is actually a good game from a story perspective.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually quite happy. 5 looks gorgeous, and they have some, and the characters are more interesting. The ones in 3, the characters in 3 were what got me.
Oh.
That's the one that got me.
Okay.
Wild Arms 4 changed almost all the gameplay around completely, where your ability to do anything was based on platforming, being able to jump and slide and do other such things, and adapting to a new combat system based on hexes that could be changed pretty much at will. Wild Arms 5 had that same hex-based combat system, but all of the running and jumping, but 90% of the running and jumping and shit, that went bye-bye.
Ah.
In Wild Arms 4, you could get used to it. But it was still a platformer disguised as an RPG. The story was better.
Oh, was
But I couldn't really get that far into the story with all of the other crap that was going on around it.
Yeah.
Not only that,
Admit,
you could get yourself killed. You could, in fact, get yourself killed in these platforming segments.
I
Drove
have to
me
admit,
insane.
I have noticed that trend where a series has done things a certain way and they somehow think they have to reinvent the wheel for some mysterious reason. Where, like, a lot of times most people just want another story. They like the game, they just want another story to it.
Now, I'm going to tell you something about Section 3. Section 3 is absolutely good. It is actually pretty good. But we have a problem.
Right.
The puzzle you have to work to do this makes me want to eat what put it this way, Bambi will not see it coming. Ever.
Yeah.
The hell? I've seen 2 of those, and now I've actually hit 2 of them with a physical attack. That's never happened. Ever. Usually I get them much more frequently, and I never seem to be able to hit the damn things. Except with a fire spell. Wow, talk about defying expectations. The RNG either absolutely adores me or fucking hates me today. It at least makes me want to look like an ass. And this is typically where I start watching a fucking walkthrough. Okay? observe. Look at it from this direction. Because this is a clue. I do not actually have to do these 4 sections here. I don't have to do them.
And it's all blurry on
You
me.
don't have to. Because the only thing you're here to find out is what the actual solution to the freaking puzzle is.
Now I get to see it unblurred. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Sometimes blurry vision
I'm
doesn't
going,
make you
rather
see.
than go through all 4 of these, which will be annoying, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It really is. I'm gonna do the other thing. The evil vile root thing.
Okay.
Wild Arms 2 for PlayStation. There we go. This is actually my personal favorite. F. Because we actually have to do the Millennium Puzzle twice. Oh, wait, there's one I haven't seen. I haven't seen blue books. Not a single blue book in here. And there actually is one.
Oh, the thumb ups have won. It's now 9-8.
Hey, right on. Okay, that's all I need. 3? Okay. I don't need to do the side platforms because there's nothing actually in there of any that's actually of any value. Here's the actual puzzle.
Oh, and I can't see it. It's just a... Oh, here, it's starting to come in. I'll watch it on the delayed. I'll watch it on the delayed display. Okay, red one.
Because that one I showed rode up further. Okay.
Oh, I see what you had to do. You had to dash over the... Oh, no, you can just...
Yeah, there's actually a certain level that you have to get them to. Unfortunately, it actually requires some timing.
Yeah. Oh, I see. They keep climbing.
Yep. And now I can get the hell out of here. After that, we got some. After this, we've actually got. Funnily enough, after this, we've actually got village time to do.
Yep.
We actually that village we wound up in Palace Village. Yeah. The puzzle is resolved. The sad part of this is only actually half of it. Loka will be a member of our team. The sad part of it is that Loka wasn't the one they were looking for. You can do anything with magic if you know what you're about. That's her big message. The next time we have to go through it, it's much worse. And that's way late in the game.
Oh, okay.
Additionally, our little buddy Ash, well, gotta love this kid. He's currently 18. But in the prologue, in the epilogue to the game, it's a year after they save the world. Dude's got a baby with him.
Well, you know, they did that in the Man of Steel.
What?
You know.
Oh, no.
Man of Steel.
We know full well exactly who the mother is. From the beginning.
Well, no. Yeah, no, what, you know, the actors who they had play Lois and Superman, you could tell that they were, like, super young. And it's like, yeah, we were supposed to believe that, you know, Lois had a child. So it looked like she just barely turned 18 at the time. and then she has a 5-year-old, 4 or 5-year-old child with her.
But
Man,
no, actually,
you naughty boy.
See, here's the thing. Our little buddy, he's not. Our little buddy Ash is not actually. It starts actually. He already before the game starts, he already has a girlfriend.
Yeah. No, I was just making a reference to the age. You know, it's like how they guess the age and then.
Yeah.
Boom,
I know.
baby. Yeah.
Well, let me help. You've been so nice. Wow. Poor Lilka. I'm looking at her. I'm actually looking at her face. She's two great big eyes, each on a half heart, and there's a split right down the middle where her nose is supposed to be.
Oh
She
yeah.
looks like Cthulhu.
It's like they used two different.
They mirrored it actually.
Yeah.
They mirrored her face.
Shaded. Yeah.
Your troubles are over. Ho ho ho! Don't even think so.
It's just beginning.
No emoji. Frowny emoji with a nose.
The first instance of an emoji.
I don't think it's actually the first instance. Now
I
her
know,
face-
probably not.
Okay, I realize that this is her neck that we're looking at from the front here. But if you look at her face on, she looks like her head looks like a skull. Which I suppose is better than it was before. We can actually wrap this up real quick, like.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to take off.
Well, I should say I can. Shit, where'd I go?
Well, you can keep streaming. I just got.
Well, I don't intend to. I have every intention of being out here in the next about the next 10 or 15 minutes, because it won't take any longer than that to finish Lilka's story here. So it is nighttime. All right, here's the memory service. In the first game, it was a bird. It's a friggin' bird. And these parrot-looking things are everywhere. Well, not everywhere. Just every major town.
Mm-hmm.
We will be continuing. Alright. This is, I think... Oh, that's right. Alright, so that is north. We have to talk to some people. Here we go. There's the guy. What is the first guy I'm looking for? We finish harvesting the all-important wheat the village economy depends on. Well, okay. The granary is chock full of the wheat we harvested. I should hope so. Alright. I think let's try... let's go this way. Because there's 3 guys we have to talk to, and nobody's actually available here. We will actually come back to this place later. We were busy harvesting the palace suite. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, yes, she can and will run into things. And this happens regardless of who you're dealing with. Alright. Northeast is an unlucky direction. Bad things always come from the northeast. Right in the northeast part of town. Yay. Alright, here's our monologue. So next thing we have is a boss battle.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to disappear because.
Yeah, give me just a couple. Give it a few more minutes to see this boss battle, and then I'll let everybody can go. How's that sound?
No problem.
All right. They're after the granary. Duh. Hurry. Just find someplace up. Don't panic. I'll take care of it with my magic. Young lady, what? We're on autopilot now, by the way. Here's our boy child. Here's our critter. His name is Olivier. Boundless glutton monster, Olivier. Defend first, because I need 12. I need 12. Well, that was painful, but it got the job done. Actually, this is going to be kind of. This should be really quick. Yeah, that's fine. Legs. Raise. I don't remember him looking. I thought he was. It actually looks like somebody pasted a globe on him. That's gonna hurt. Wow. He's not going to be able to take me completely down in one round, but next I'm going to have to heal the next time. The hell is this? Ew. That was seriously grossified. Let's go ahead and use that heal spell. See how.
What a funny looking creature.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It won't be quite so hilarious in a little while. Oh, good. And by the way, that's coming out of its freaking nose.
Oh, that's
it just
gross.
nose goblin, Lilka. All right, since freeze worked the last time, let's try fire, fire, fire.
What kind of creature is it?
I don't want to know. I think it's the mad kind.
Oh, it's still blowing frosty spot out of its nose.
Sorry, Brad, you're boned. Because this will go on. This will go much quicker. And now he's spitting on us. Actually, I think he's probably. I think it's actually vomit.
Oh.
Fire! Fire! Flaming death! If not this time, then definitely next time. If I remember right, this thing only has a couple. It actually only has a couple hundred hit points.
Oh, it's puking again. Oh, gross. Ah.
Alright. I'm not gonna bother with the healing thing. I'm just gonna take the damage and go for it.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure it's dead. Dead. Hi. I'm right. You're still dead. Hell, look at that pose. You'd think she was Marilyn Monroe or something. Check that pose. That pose is cool. We're gonna the wrap up for her story is actually pretty quick. It'll be easy.
Well, I'm gonna have to run and catch a bus at a certain point, so.
And when I say wrapping up her story, I'm talking about just a moment or just about 2 minutes. It's really not going to be that long. Enough for her to get her congratulations. No time in town. She's just going to crack off into nowhere. V is for victory, sucker! And yes, look, she probably should have asked for a sandwich. Because the end of her story save is in just a moment. We could prepare something better. No, you're... Just a teleport gem. She needs one to go to try again. If she's never been to the place in question. The teleport gems are actually kind of cheap, if I remember. It makes sense. You come visit me again? Yes, she will. Oh, of course, I promise. Yay! This time, don't mess up. Holy crap! Oops, my shoelaces. And the black cat. Yeah, looking all innocent, no less. Is she gonna be okay? Everybody's looking up like, yeah. Yeah, no. If you'd taken a bag lunch, a sandwich would have been good. You forgot to get breakfast, and no, a bag lunch would not have gotten you cursed. I'm sure they'll feed me. Just fine. Oh, you know what those are, Opal?
What?
Famous last words. There you go. She's level 3. Ash is level 3. We're gonna get, and we are now off, and we are hereby shutting this down. I told you it wasn't going to take long, didn't I?
Yep. I'm just keeping an eye on my bus as soon as it leaves the station. I'm going to start pushing my niece to get going. So.
Yep. Alrighty then. So I think next time we've got a bunch of little games to do. But I'm pretty sure I can come up with something next week on Saturday. I think I'm gonna. We'll probably try some other RPG, and just kind of start working them into some sort of a rotation. At least until the end of October. Come the end of October, you guys are screwed because it's gonna be Trails of Cold Steel 3 for a while.
Looking forward to it.
I'm sure a lot of people
I will prepare the mockery. What? I will prepare lots of mockery.
See, I'm actually not sure how exactly I want to do those, but we don't actually have time to converse about it now. We'll talk about that again on Tuesday. There may or may not later on today. Watch the channel. Watch the Twitch channel as well, because I may actually break out another RPG later on and go play that for a while. I'll give it it'll be at least a couple of hours, so I want to get dinner out of the way before I do that. So, All right then. Any comments from any variety of the peanut gallery? You folks in the chat or yep, see you later, Brian. Are you Opal? Any comments?
I enjoyed. This was actually everything about this was great, except for the technical difficulties. But other than that,
The sad part is
enjoyed
I'm
it.
going to have to go in.
That's a trip down memory lane.
I'm actually going to have to go in and use YouTube's tools to cut this up. To take out the chunk of, oh shit, we had major technical difficulties in the middle. I had to reboot my freaking computer like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That way we might actually get it back to the 2.5 hour mark. Who knows? All right. So, I think that's going to about do it. All right. Alrighty then, folks. Between now and the next time we see you, be safe. Be sanes.
And let's make games as fun as we can again.
All right. Seizure.
Always got a twist.
Of course, you're going to screw up your line every time.
No, I got to put in a twist randomly every now and then.
Yeah.
Just fresh.